first event in this year's Arnold Australia Strongman Classic was the Super Yoke. Even though the field this year was slightly small, it was jam-packed full of talent from around the world. The Super Yoke is one of the most taxing physical events that these athletes will do. Absolutely a huge amount of effort goes in to finish the yoke across the line. The event was awesome. Brian Shaw, the odds-on favourite, came out with a little bit of a stumble at the start, but it was Matthias Kilaskovsky with a time of 17:03 that shocked the field, followed by Brian, followed by Mikhail Shizlyakov. So taking a look at the results after the yoke walk, in first place, Matthias Kilaskovsky from Poland in 17:03. In second place, Brian Shaw. In third place, Mikhail Shizlyakov of Russia. Event 2 was the log lift, a test of shoulder power and tricep power. Coming into this event, Mikhail, Brian, Matthias were strong for first place, but all things don't happen the way they should sometimes. With the new supersized log that's been brought in for the Arnolds this year, a lot of athletes had a bit of a struggle. Fatigue set in with Cole Wolf and Adam Dirt from the USA missing 170 kilograms, but it was Brian Shaw that came in with a dominating 3 repetitions of 190 kilos. The log lift, your top 3, Brian on 3 repetitions, Misha on 2, and Rhino Heinlein at 190 kilograms. The third event and the final event for day 1, the frame carry. Folks, don't forget, this frame is 380 kilograms. Grip and back power is the name of the game here. But it was Brian Shaw and Mikhail of Russia who made it look easy. Brian always goes in favourite at any strongman event, but anything can happen in strongman. With Misha shooting out of the blocks early, but Brian catching him at the finish line. As we look at the results board of event 3, in first place Brian Shaw with a remarkable time of 8.85 seconds, followed by Mikhail of Russia and Matthias of Poland. Day 2 started in the best possible way with a visit from Arnold Schwarzenegger for some much needed motivation. The deadlift is a staple event in strongman to find out who is really the strongest man. Powerlifting champion JF Caron and Brian Shaw were meant to be the standout in this event. All competitors lifted the opening weight of 360 kilograms. As 400 kilos was loaded on the bar, the cream rose to the top with Brian Shaw pulling a winning lift of 440 kilograms. Result of the deadlift, continuing on his winning way with 440 kilograms, Brian Shaw of the United States of America. In second place, Rhino Heinlein. In third, JF Caron of Canada. Event 5, the truck pull. 10 tons of metal to be pulled down a 15-metre course. Leg power is king here, and it's a favourite event for all the athletes. Shoes of all things became an issue in this event, with the 2 New Zealand boys sharing their shoes and the big Russian losing his during his run. But it was the Wolfman, Cole Wolf, who put in an incredible effort to beat the field. Looking at the results in the truck pull, it was Cole Wolf in a time of 26.44, beating Brian Shaw by 2 seconds, followed in third place by JF Caron. Final strongman event, the Atlas Stones. It's fair to say we have left the best to last. After the head-to-head between the 2 New Zealand boys, we saw the Russian and Canadian complete all 5 stones, which itself a new world record. But we saw Rhino Heinlein smash the world record on his final run with an incredible time of 42.55. Looking at the final results, in first place, Rhino Heinlein, second place, JF Caron, and in third, Mikhail Shizlyakov of Russia.
Well, have a look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable. And the crowds love it. They were packed in there today for the strongmen. We're going to bring them out and present their awards very shortly. But firstly, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the one and only Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Thank you, Tony. Thank you very much. Well, it's great to be back again. It's wonderful. I love Australia. I've been coming here since 1972, so it's now 45 years. And I've been coming year after year after year. And even in 1980, I won the Mr. Olympia competition in Sydney, Australia at this beautiful opera house. But not in my wildest dreams did I think then that we would have one day such an unbelievable, successful Arnold Classic right here in Melbourne. But this did not happen by itself. I want to just say thank you to a few people, to Paul and to Carol Graham, who are the president of the International Federation of Bodybuilding here in Australia, and who have been building the bodybuilding sport for decades. So let's give a big, big hand to them. They both are sitting right here in front. Why don't you get up, both? Give them a big, big hand. And of course, without Tony Torti, we would have nothing. This man is the most extraordinary producer and promoter of bodybuilding and of health and fitness. And so he's really responsible to make this such a huge event. I never even thought that one day we would have not only the bodybuilding at the Arnold Classic here, but to have 40 different sports and to have this extraordinary sports and fitness festival where we celebrate sports and fitness for the entire family. We have kids, for women, men, everybody is participating in this. So we want to say thank you to all of the participants, but especially to Tony. A big hand to Tony for his great, great job.
Thank you, Arnold.
Yeah. And a big thank you also to the judges that come from all over the world here. Let's give them a big hand. And to our sponsors. Without the sponsors, we wouldn't have a competition. So a big hand also to our sponsors. A big thank you also goes to all the competitors that are here today. If it's the strongman, or if it is the women competing here, the man, the most muscular man, the world's strongest man, and all the different sports. So thank you to them for being here today and competing. And then most importantly, thank all of you. You are really the most spectacular fans and the greatest audience. So a big applause goes also to you. And I also want to say thank you to my son. Where's Patrick? My son is here with me today, and he came here because of Justin Bieber, also because he wanted to see his concert, but he also told me that he's very highly interested in the Arnold Classic, and that's why he's here today. Where's Patrick? Patrick, where are you? I think he's maybe a little shy. Are you coming out and say hi? Well, maybe we'll be out there later on to hand out some trophies with me, okay? So let's move forward and then let's have the great trophy presentation for the world's strongest man. That's coming up next. Okay, let's bring them on. Thank you very much. Thank you all of you for your great, great support.
Thank you, Arnold. We'd just like to bring your attention to tonight's show, and very appropriate that we do this while Arnold's on stage. If you just look at the big screens, we lost a great, great man this year, the son of Paul and Carol Graham, Paul Graham Jr. And Arnold and I wanted to dedicate tonight's show to the memory of Paul Graham. Thank you. And now we're going to bring out the strongmen that you just saw on that fantastic TV production to present their awards. Let's bring them all on stage and present them with some medals. Thank you. Jordan Steffen's our MC today. Jordan, what have we got? Let's name them and bring them all out on stage together.
All right, let's bring the guys out in no particular order. From the United States of America, Adam Dirks. Also from the United States, Brian Shaw. From Brisbane, Australia, Colm Wolf. From Canada, JF Caron. From New Zealand, Matthew Ragg. From Poland, a 24-year-old Matthias Kieliszkowski. From Russia, Mikhail Shizhlyakov. And last but certainly not least, from Estonia, Raino Heinla. And let's get into our placings. In 8th place, from the United States of America, Adam Dirks. In 7th place, Matthew Ragg. In 6th, Colm Wolf. In 5th place, Matthias Kieliszkowski. In 4th place, we have Raino Heinla.
Now for our top 3, Jordan, we're actually going to present some medals. So we're going to ask Tom Gibbons from Vantage Integrated Services to come out and present those medals as you announce the top 3.
Our top 3 positions: in 3rd place on 32.5 points from Canada, JF Caron. Coming in 2nd place on 33 points from Russia, Mikhail Shizhlyakov. And there's only one left. In 1st place from the United States of America, the current world's strongest man, Brian Shaw.
And let's welcome back with the winner's trophy tonight, the one and only Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Does this work? Yeah, okay. I traditionally always ask a question or two, as you know. So tell me, what does it feel like winning again and again and again?
Well, I gotta say, I enjoy doing these interviews with you on stage. It means that I'm performing well, and obviously it's great to be here in Australia, and you know, it's what you do for so many of us athletes is incredible, and having so many Arnolds and so many opportunities to compete. Let's give a round of applause to this man right here, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and everybody else involved in the Arnold, because there's so many people that make this happen. So I know we're all very thankful, and it's great to be able to compete all over the world.
Well, thank you, but I mean, I just want to know one thing, because I've been watching you now for years, doing this strongman competition, as you know, and very closely. As a matter of fact, I'm still upset that you ate all my breakfast in Columbus, Ohio, because this guy is eating for 20 people. But we don't want to talk about that anymore. But in this particular competition in Australia, I felt like that you really were focused for every single event. You were totally concentrated. How much does this candy have to do with it? There's like a whole bucket of candy back there. Are you taking candy to have enough kind of nutritional, or what was this candy all about?
I eat all the breakfast, right? But I didn't touch any of the candy, I could say that. So, yeah, it's one of those things where, you know, for us, we obviously don't have to maybe be as strict with the diet, but we have to get enough calories. So I'm sure a few of us have had some candy along the way. I'm not gonna lie, I did, but you know, it's one of those things that plays into training, and you know, for us, it really comes down to how much weight can we lift and how strong can we possibly be. So yeah, it's all part of it. You know, you gotta enjoy it.
A big hand to all of them here, to the winner and to all the participants here who have done an extraordinary job. Congratulations, everybody. Congratulations. 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 Hey, congratulations. Congratulations.
Strongmen, fantastic. Thank you to all of you that have travelled from all over the world. What a lineup. Congratulations again, Brian. Never gets old. Winning. And now we're going to welcome back all of our figure competitors. Let's bring them all on stage.